Welcome. Day 23. About to hit the halfway point. Day 23 of the Project 50 challenge. Hello. I hope everything's okay. I haven't actually introduced myself. My name is Christopher. I got a few other names, but Chris. Just wanted to say, well, I'm just checking in, and it's been a good day. It's actually really been a good day, and I have a lot of peace in my heart. I woke up at 5 something, 10 past 5, something like that, because I really wanted to start with the dispensers meditations. And there's a particular one, I think it's tuning into new potentials, that takes about 52 minutes. If you add the instructions, it's a little bit over an hour. So I just wanted to make sure I could do that before starting with my day. And I enjoyed it. I think I was still a little tired, and I usually try to perform the meditations sitting down. And I mean, I'm bad. I don't sit on a proper chair. I sit on a sofa. So I was struggling. Tomorrow I'm going to try to be in a cross-leg position. Just anything to keep away the tiredness, because I'm pretty sure I was drifting in and out. And I think it can be good sometimes. You know, you're not really fighting with your mind to get away from, the habitual thoughts. But nevertheless, it would be good to actually hear everything the man had to say, So, but yeah, that was good. Really enjoyed it. And I think it just made the day go well. Like, everything just went well. Skill hour, spent a lot of time drawing, had a lot of time for that, had a lot of motivation in general, did the reading, continued with the Becoming Supernatural. But then I also quickly stopped to read, I guess it's a short book by, is it Earl Nightingale? It's kind of like a 30-day challenge thing about how to be successful. And I've heard this thing so many times about knowing specifically what you want, but it just kind of appeared to me in a slightly different form to what I'm used to thinking. And I guess because the question for me is always, if you haven't gone through something before, how do you plan it out to a T, and how do you even work on knowing if you want to do this thing? But I think what happened was, at the time, I went to Starbucks last week and I had one of their drinks and I really liked it. And I thought to myself, I'm going to go again this Friday. And I planned it out. So as soon as I just heard, because I was listening to the audiobook, as soon as I just heard what the man said about planning it to a T, I just thought, okay, cool. Well, Friday, I want to get to Starbucks for about maybe 9:30. I want to buy this drink in the morning, buy another drink in the afternoon, have a particular snack. And I was like, hi everyone. All this recording, just my phone couldn't take it. So I had to start again. And I just thought I was on a roll there, so I'm going to have to catch up. I was talking about listening to the audiobook about how to be successful. And at that time I had it in my mind about what I wanted to order in Starbucks for this coming Friday. And so I thought, oh wow, okay, this is how one may have to visualize things and hold things in if they want their goals to come to pass. Now, of course, I've done this before. I've been to Starbucks before and ordered a drink that I want to order again on Friday. So it's not as hard as trying to reach for something that I've never done before, But nevertheless, if the advantage is there in being able to be clear and unwavering about what one wants, then you just have to play within the rules, so to speak. And it's like, if you know that's what you have to do, then you find ways. And yeah, of course, it may come easier, not it may, it will come easier to me to think about things I've already done, but it doesn't take away from the fact that I must try even as hard or even harder for the things I haven't done. I hope that's making sense, that either way, I just have to be specific about what I want. And so I was like, how much of my life am I not being that specific with? Like, I understand being specific, I understand being exact, but I think sometimes I've allowed myself, apologies for the airplane sounds, I think I've allowed myself to get a little slack, because I feel like, well, if I haven't done it before, how can I A, be specific, and B, hold on to it unwaveringly when I don't know if I really want it like this? And I think a good way to think of how tricky that can be is, let's say you want to bake a cake. And because you're not sure which cake you might want, you might have the Victoria sandwich cake, you might have a regular sponge cake, you might have a carrot cake. And because you feel like you've been vaguely clear on what you want to bake a cake, I feel like you allow yourself to go between the three choices and not give it much thought about which one you kind of have to become anchored to, because you're like, well, it's a cake and I know I want a cake, so I've done well so far, so I just keep going. It might be carrot cake, it might be the Victoria, you know. But then it's like, no, you have to be specific. You may try one, you might not like it, or you might still yearn for the other one, and then you start again. But in the interest of that one time, it's about, what are you definitely going to do? And then you work towards it. I hope that analogy holds up. So I started thinking, okay, cool. So how much of my life can I go into and tidy up in terms of just attaining that clarity? So that was my thought for today, you know. And also, I think as I got more excited about the potential for living, I started thinking to myself, life is so hard for so many people. You know, I heard some stuff, you know, some of my friends or a particular friend is going through a hard time, and so many things are hard. Interpersonal relationships, running after goals, health issues, so many things. And it's like, I sincerely believe we can overcome everything. But sometimes we don't have the knowledge or the will to push ourselves through to get where we want to go to. And it's like, as you begin to think about the potential, all the good things that can happen, you know, all the amazing things that can happen, you almost think anybody who would be in my way, whether it's because they don't believe in these things, they want to stay where they are, they don't want to put in the work, you almost feel like, that's fine, but I'm going to keep walking, you know. Hopefully you'll come and meet me, you know. And it's not even one of those, leave them behind, even if it is what it is. But, you know, it's just, when you know what's at stake, you know what's behind the curtains, you know what you're working for, you're almost like, because you can't keep hearing all these sad stories, personally going through them yourself, you know, and just stay grounded to the rat race, to the world of material, no, is it materiality a word? Just being grounded to this space of all you can see, you know. just being grounded to the material world. So yeah, it's just, I guess that's desire. I guess that must have been some kind of desire that just came through me as I was working out, and I was like, I don't want to be here. Well, I do want to be there at the gym, I did, but I don't want to be stuck here. I don't even want to be stuck, not in a bad way, but I don't even want to be stuck listening to people's problems who are stuck in that place. Not because I don't want to help them and be there for them, but I don't want to get drawn in a way where if I say, okay, let's see how we can be mindful and bring ourselves up together, and it's like, oh, what is that? Does that even work? What are you talking about? And it's like, now I have to spend part of my brain and limited decision energy, you know, thinking energy, trying to defend my position or trying to, you know, it's like, nah, because I'm not where I need to be. So I need to be there, you know, and you can come and visit me there when I'm there properly and we can have discussions. But when you just see things around you and you know they could be so much better, you feel it strongly. You're just like, I just want to be there. I just want to be there, you know. And so, yeah, I think I've gone on enough. But today's good. Today's good. Today's good. Today's good. Today's good. Today's good. And I'm very grateful for that. I hope you have loads to be grateful for. Yeah. Going to watch the World Cup. Take care of yourself. I'll see you next time.